So KG is Kagiso Moima wa Masimini, Nkulele le Kwandebele, in a small town called Siabuswa. I grew up in a volatile environment, a very politically charged community, because that was during Mbogoto. I don't know if you heard about Mbogoto, but anyway, I mean, it was almost similar to what was happening in Katlehong and so forth. And look, Lankulele Kona, it was not that developed, and there was not much to do really, except though Gwamhlanga. There's a place called Gwamhlanga as well, where Kagiso exhibitions used to host exhibitions during Heritage Month, and that's where you'll get to learn about career guidance, what to do, and so forth. So it was a festivity of different career expos that were happening there. And I think in matric I found, before matric, standard 9, I found out to go to Tshwane University of Technology offers a performing arts technology, and you can specialize in sound, lighting, and stage management. I was like, that's where I'm going, So that was, the birth of Blackmotion. After Tshwane University of Technology, I then left Tshwane. I came to Johannesburg. I had to finish my internship. So there was I went to a company called Pro Sound and MJ Events Gear, and that really opened up my world. And it was not just about the stage, not just about the lighting, not just about the sound, but about event planning, production management. So I learned about sound. I did my internship here, sound. My MJ Events Gear and lighting for 2.5 years. From there, I was like, I like lighting. Maybe the red light with Lucky Dube, or same WhatsApp group. And then I decided to go, okay, fine, I'll specialize just in lighting. We started as a lighting company for about 5-6 years. And, we had to now start buying equipment. Equipment is not cheap. I mean, one light, like these moving lights, you spend about 20,000 rands for one. And on any given day, you need to have 12 Yalauma lights. And the base could be Leo 12,000 or 20,000 rand. So now I had to start developing a relationship nama company, equipment distributors, and call them. I use a very interesting model. If you really trust me and believe in me, then you can invest in me. Then give me 12 Yalaoma lights and give me 6 months to pay you back. So distributors became investors into the company, because a bank, what do you want to do? That's high risk. So I had to develop relationships with people, and I was alone at the time. I've never run a business before. I was run a business. I might just say mailing pagan in my accounts, generate my code, mailing answer phone, and now Blackmotion was placed in the industry as a 100% black-owned company. Our challenges in what face daily are based on how I look like. Even today in 2020, umuntu omnyama la South Africa, needs to really work 20 or 40 times harder than other cultural groups, because we need to break ourselves to be successful. And Nakona, they talk about black excellence, and I mean, I just want to call it excellence. To talk particularly about the annual lecture with Barack Obama, I mean, that took about 7 months. We changed venues 4 times, and when we confirmed the venue, Laya Wanderers, it took us 8 days to set up for the event. Yes, because we had to lay the ground, we had to put the huge stage. Our stage was 36 meters from left to right, 36 meters. And it was a beautiful dome stage, and we had to make sure that everyone who is coming, and everyone who's going to be watching, they can sense that the magnanimity, say stage, and we managed to do that. I mean, that involved staging guys, construction guys, the lighting guys, the sound guys, the audio visual guys, everyone, doesn't matter what angle you were seated on, you had to see, you were able to see the stage, you were able to see what, whoever is on stage, because we had Barack Obama, Ndate Patrice Motsepe, we had the president of the country, we had Ndate Sello Hatang, we had Ndate Professor Ndebele, we had Mama Grasha Machel. A phenomenal event, and it was quite a big one for us, and yeah, we won't forget that. Ukubuza kwesinye isikhathi kuyanceda, ukucela i-opportunity kuyanceda, male or female, and we must rebuild i-confidence ebantwini bethu abantu abamnyama ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi na ucela, you don't put yourself in a disadvantaged position, whether you are a man or a female, to be abused. But we need to talk and ask for opportunities. Hamba uye to any television studio, ucele, just walk around, touch what you want empilweni yakho, be around, familiarize, normalize going to places la ufuna ukuba khona one day, because once you get there, then it's not a shocker for you. Uyakwazi, you know how to move, you know how to talk, you know how to ask the right questions. Because it takes me back to 13 years. Kagiso Moima Masimini na 13 years, looking at Ubaba Lucky Dube and saying, I want to be here, I want to do this here, and ask, mile ngiyofunda phi, nanganamali mile ngiye kuphi. Akhona ama-NPOs, ama-NGOs, akhona ama-companies who are helping abantu ukuthi bacede. I-NFSAS nayo ikhona. Mina ngifunde nge-NFSAS ngaze ngaceda, and then namhlanje sila Blackmotion. So the struggle is real. Angifuna ukukhohlisa, and some people would want to take advantage, but cala kusesemanje.